Hello everybody and welcome to Going Medieval. As always, I am Door, and today we're going to go ahead and begin this game. So first things first, we need to go ahead and get a little area going for ourselves here. So this is just the normal game mode here. We are on the mountains area of the map selection, so we only have this big of an area to mess with, I think. I'm not too sure if this expands later or not. But for right now, let's go ahead and get a little bit of a building going here. So we can go ahead and put down some walls. We got flooring, we got wooden doors, we got windows, we got staircases, and we have roofs. So let's go ahead and get a little building going here. So we'll do something like that, and we'll go ahead and leave it like that. We have a 7x7 area. We can go ahead and put a door on the front here. That's going to go ahead and be in the middle. We can go ahead and wall off the rest of this if I could get it to go there. Thank you. And then we can put a window in the sides there, and then we can go ahead and fill in the rest of that with a wall. So it's like that. And then the inside here can go ahead and get a floor as well. I don't know if they actually need the flooring or not, but we can go ahead and put one there. So let me go ahead and do that. And then we can go ahead and put a roof over it just to go ahead and give our people a little place to stay right now. We'll go ahead and customize a little more houses and stuff like that when we start getting a little further into this. But for right now, that should be fine for the 3 people that we have currently. We also have the option to build different variants of all of these items here. So like we have big roofs, and the little roofs that we just used, we have different color flooring. We have a stone wall instead of the wood one. So we're going to go ahead and have these guys build that. We're going to unpause the game. We'll put it into 2-speed for right now, so they should start going and doing their job here. And then we can go ahead and probably start mining some stuff out here. We're probably going to need some trees, so we can go ahead and toggle a couple of these guys to go ahead and get cut down here. We need some of the thatch stuff, which I think we might have in this pile of stuff over here. I'm not too sure about that. So with the lumber that we just cut down, there's still not enough there. We need to go ahead and have these guys pick up this stuff here. If we can, go ahead and allow them to grab all this stuff because it's all forbidden right now. And that's going to go ahead and allow us to go ahead and get some more of the stuff built here. So that's all wood, I believe, over there too. We have some stone and stuff over here, some copper or something over here. Let's go and have them grabbing all that stuff and utilizing it. We also have some stuff over here on the side that is ripe and ready to go. So we can go ahead and have them harvest these things here. We can just go ahead and do that. It's going to harvest the stuff that's usable. And I don't know if there's a way for us to get up to the 2nd level just yet. We might need to mine it or build a staircase. Oh, you know what? No, there's a little ramp right here. So we should be able to get up here. And there is some more of the wheat, I think, or thatch or something right there. And then we got some berries. Is there a way up here? There is indeed. So let's go ahead and do that as well. There's little ramps and stuff everywhere. So are these harvestable? They are indeed. So in the building over here that we put down, we can go ahead and put a basic research table. This is going to go ahead and allow us to research some stuff. So let me go ahead and rotate that to the corner there. And that should be fine. And we should be able to go ahead and utilize that. And we also need to build some beds here because we are getting the warning up here that we don't have enough beds, and I think it's this one here. So let me go ahead and do that. We can go ahead and add 3 of the beds in here so we can't drag in place. We need to go ahead and do it individually there. That's 3 beds. They should go ahead and build those things up. Nowhere to store resources, and food reserves are low. So let me go and fix that. We can go ahead and put a stockpile here maybe, and we'll make it a little 5x8. We'll make it a 5x8 little area so that they'll go ahead and put the stuff there. So we have a little storage spot for things to go. And now with the research table here, we can go ahead and research stuff in the tech tree here. So right now, I think we have this one unlocked, right? Maybe we don't. Never mind. Let's go ahead and unlock that. That's going to take 15 of those things, and we have a remaining 10 left over, so we need to do that one before we could do anything else, it looks like. So let me go ahead and let that process through, and then, is anybody doing it? I don't think anybody's doing it. Do I have to toggle one of these people to do it? I might have to. Never mind. I guess it just does it on its own. Nobody ever went to that table to go ahead and process it, so it just completed on its own, and we don't have enough to do anything else. So we need to wait until we get another 15 to go ahead and research something else. So let's go ahead and get some more of the basic stuff up and running here. We can go ahead and get a campfire going. We can go ahead and put it there, and then we need to go ahead and get a butcher table going as well. We'll go ahead and put this on the outside of the building, and those 2 things should go ahead and help us go ahead and get our food underway, I think. I'm not too sure on that, but we can go ahead and also get some more lumber going underway as well. So we can go and cut these guys down, and we have a little tiny bunny over here that's blending in with the floor almost. Now that it's on the orange stuff, it's not so much, but on the gray stuff it is kind of. So let's go ahead and have our guys hunt this thing up up here. If I can go ahead and toggle that. Can I not? There we go. So now they're going to go ahead and hunt this thing. It kind of knows that we want to hunt it, so it just bolted away from us. We have a bunch more bunnies over there. We have a wolf or something up on the hillside there, and they actually lack the weaponry to go ahead and do that. So let me go ahead and see. Do we have the research stuff available yet? No, we still only have 10. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, so we needed to go ahead and actually click on this to toggle them to make these things. So we need 15 of them. Let me just make a couple of those. And then same thing over here with this. We need to toggle it to go ahead and make the meat, which we currently don't have any in our inventory, so it's not going to matter if we click that or not. So this isn't, I don't think we need this thing for the research. We might have needed it to go ahead and allow us to use this window because I think it was grayed out a second ago. But now that we're making those guys, we should be able to go ahead and research here in just a second once we hit 15 again, because we need that to go ahead and do the next one, which is agriculture. Okay, cool. We have enough of those points now to go ahead and do the agricultural stuff, and this is going to allow us to go ahead and plant and stuff like that. So let's go and trigger that to go ahead and research, and it already did. Cool. So now we can go to this screen here and pick what type of food item or item we want to go ahead and plant. So let's go ahead and just do cabbage for right now and see how that pans out here. So we'll go ahead and put it over here, and we'll make it a little 3x7 area. I'm not too sure how big we want to go ahead and do that. Crop can only be placed on appropriate ground type. Okay, there we go. I had to go plant it on the green grass over here. I guess this isn't dirt. I thought it was dirt. It looks like dirt, but I guess it's probably stone or something, or maybe not like plantable dirt, I guess. I'm not too sure with that. But what we'll go ahead and do is just fill this little grassy area here with some of the cabbages here. So we're actually producing a decent amount of them, I guess, and we can do that. And we don't have any more cabbages to plant, I guess is what that is. No, we do. Why is it not letting me toggle there? Okay. So this little area here is going to be our little cabbage field, and that's going to go ahead and give us some food at least. And we need to go ahead and place down some of the leisure items here for our people. So this screen here, we can go ahead and place down one of the backgammon tables, I guess. 75 wood for that. Ooh. How much is this? 80 wood and 80 wood. Okay, yeah, so the backgammon it will be. Let's go ahead and place that in here with the rest of this stuff here. So we'll go ahead and place it there maybe. And we need to go ahead and harvest up some trees again because I don't think we have 75 wood ready to go. Actually, yeah, we do. We have 84 wood ready to go. So while they're making that table, let's go ahead and toggle some more trees to go ahead and get harvested down at least. So we have a little bit of wood backlogged for the time being. And there we go. They're playing that game. So that's cool. They're going to go ahead and play that and chill out a little bit. So that's nice for us. So there seems to be a lot to this game, right? If we go into the job screen here, we can go ahead and set the priority of each of the civilians here to go ahead and do the jobs. Right now, the smartest lady we have right now is this person with 21 intellectual points, so that's better for research, and then the other two are not very good at it. This guy is 12 and this lady is 7. So what we'll go ahead and do is toggle those guys to 5, right? We don't want them doing it at all. We'll toggle her to 1 so that she's doing research and the other two aren't. So that's going to help us a little bit here. She's going to, I think she'll do them faster. I could be wrong there, but she has the highest thing for that. The rest of the stuff we'll go ahead and mix and match as we need to, as if we have the need to do it, right? We don't want these two doing that research stuff because it's probably going to be slower. And then we can go ahead and toggle the schedule stuff around as we see fit as well. I'm going to leave this stuff default. I don't want to have anybody doing something they shouldn't be doing. I'm not too sure what we should have this stuff set to just yet, but we'll leave it be. We can also manage their stuff as we get weapons and different gear for them to be wearing. So that's something that might be happening later game for us. So that's not something we can mess with too much right now. So over in the region section, we can see the other settlements and the bandits apparently in the area. I don't know if we can go to them and attack them, so we'll see that in later on, I guess. But we need to go ahead and get the research points going here because we don't have the ability to make weapons and stuff just yet. So I think we need to go toward maybe the tailoring thing next, which is how much is that? 20 points. Or actually, no, maybe not tailoring, maybe wooden weaponry. We need 20 points for that as well. So we should be able to go ahead and get that in a second when the lady wakes up to go ahead and research some stuff. There we go. We got our wooden weaponry now, so we should be able to go ahead and craft up that table for that stuff. So we have a bow table we can make or the wooden workbench. So let's go with the wooden workbench for starters here. And we might need to go ahead and add an expansion to this place already because this is kind of a small place. I don't know if we need to be putting all these things into a building or not, but it says required skill and it has a little house on it. So I think we might need to. But for right now, we can go ahead and just put it right there, right behind the other table, or right next to the other table, rather. And that's going to go ahead and allow us to, I guess, make some wooden weaponry here. How much wood do we have? We have 93 wood, so we should be okay. Let me go ahead and speed up the time here so this guy whips this table together. So with that table built, we have the ability to make a club and a spear. So is this a ranged weapon. Neither of these are ranged weapons, so let me actually put down the other table if we can in here. This is kind of a big building, or a big table. We can actually squeeze it in right there next to the beds. This is going to be a little cramped building here in a second, so let me go ahead and speed up time again, let that thing get built. We might actually need to go ahead and harvest some wood here, so let me see if there's any wood in the area here. So let me go ahead and toggle this thing to get harvested, that one to get harvested, that one, and that one there. Let me also have my people harvest this stuff here so that we have some extra food coming in. And now with this one built, we can go ahead and make a couple of bow and arrows here. So we'll go ahead and make 3 of them for right now because we have 3 people in this little village with us. So we might as well have each of them have a bow and arrow. Same thing with this thing over here. We're going to have them make 3 spears so they all have a spear on them. And hopefully that will be enough for these guys to go ahead and do their thing. We do have the ability to go ahead and have raids coming in. So we could have the bandits show up at any time here. And we need to go ahead and be prepared for that when we do have that happen. So we're going to have these guys have bows and the spears, and hopefully that's going to be decent enough for them to do their things here. And since we have the ability to plant the birch trees, we can go ahead and actually plant a little forest thing around us so that we can hopefully have this stuff ready to go so we don't actually eat up all the trees in the area. And that way we have something that we can actually like have generating wood for us so that we can go ahead and get it from there when we need it. So we'll make this a little 10 by 16 area if we can. And we can't plant on the stone, okay, but we can plant the trees on the brown dirt looking stuff over here. So we'll leave that be right now. This is going to plant whatever it's going to plant, and we should be okay with that. We can also plant a bunch of these other stuff. So this is berry bushes. So we'll plant these over here if we can. And let's see, what else do we want to plant? We can plant some herbs, I guess. Maybe not. We'll leave the herbs alone for right now. We'll leave the rest of that stuff be. We have some stuff getting grown. We have trees getting planted, so that's going to be good. We have these guys making some more research points. Do we have enough points to research anything else right now? We do not. So those are going to take a second longer here. So we have the option to go ahead and get a new settler here. So we have someone who ran away from their masters. So we can either leave them to their own thing here, right? Close the door on them and not allow them to join our settlement. But we can go ahead and actually use these people. So we're going to go ahead and accept them into our settlement here because we need them. This is probably going to lead to something coming in. It is indeed. We have a day and an hour to go ahead and get ready for the enemies that are coming in. Does it tell me how many? It tells me 3 forest bandits. Okay, so we need to go ahead and have our guys make those spears and stuff, which they kind of aren't making right now. I'm not too sure why. Does it tell me why they're not crafting these things? We need 20 wood per, and we only have 13 right now, so we need wood like crazy here. So let me go ahead and have them toggle this stuff as well and grab this stuff too so that we have more wood for our stuff here. We have some little tiny trees over here. Look at the little tiny trees. I need them to not be prioritizing the planting of trees, please. Can you guys kindly go ahead and make the stuff that you guys need to be making? This guy needs to get toggled to not be making that stuff at all. Okay, I think I figured it out. We dropped all of their stuff down to 1 on craft, so hopefully they take priority in making these things versus the planting of the trees, which they kind of seem to still be doing. We have 15 hours to get these things made. Okay, I think I might have fixed it there. I went ahead and disabled them growing anything, so that kind of got them to leave the trees alone over there, and they're going and cutting down stuff now. We have under 5 hours, just about under 5 hours to get these things built, which is not great for us since we haven't even gotten our very first one built yet. And I don't know why. There we go. He's grabbing the stuff now. Okay, so now she's making the bows. The other one's playing the game, and we should at least have a couple of bows here. We need at least some weapons because there's only 3 of them coming, so it's not too bad. I'm not sure how we're starving either. I guess our cabbage ready? Our cabbage isn't ready, so they're starving, and there's really not much I can do. We just had cabbage go bad in our stockpile here. So now the enemies are here, so we have to either give her back to the people because this is where she came from, or we can go ahead and fight them and see if we can come out on top. So we're going to go ahead and give that a go here. We have the bows. We have a couple bows built, I think. So I guess we'll see if we can actually defeat these guys. Hopefully they're not too armed up. We have one guy with a spear and an axe, and it looks like a sword. Ugh, that might not be good for us. Where's our little camp at? So we need you guys to go ahead and get your bows. We need to go to manage, I think. Manage weapon. We have range weapons and we have spears, right? Melee 1, 2. We'll do ranges on 2 of them. We'll do melee on the other ones. I'm not too sure what the 1 versus 2 is. So hopefully they grab stuff. We have another bow in there. That guy grabbed the bow. We have this guy grabbing the spear, and the bows. Okay, cool. So can I toggle these guys to fight? How do I get you guys to fight? Because you're gonna die in a second if you don't get ready here. And there's only 3 of them in there. Where's the 4th guy at? Okay, so these guys are hunting, so we're going to go ahead and go into the manage thing here. We're going to have them all go into aggressive mode here because the people are right here on our base already, so we're going to do that. Hopefully that triggers them to go ahead and attack these guys. We have the spear lady running up. We have them fighting, so that's good. We have bowman there. We have this person here. Get out here, buddy. Come out of the building. They just want to research. Okay, so we have this person got stabbed a little bit. Can you guys do some more stuff here? Ooh, we don't want her dying. This guy's about to die, so that's good for us. It would be fantastic if this person would kindly come outside of the building here. We can probably do this, right? There we go. So now they're coming out of the building there. We don't have anybody dead just yet. We have this lady about to die, which is not great for us. They are down and hopefully not dead. Settler unconscious. Wounds need tending. Okay. So we actually won that. It gives us a little breakdown of the stuff. Caitlin Danvers was our bravest settler, apparently, dealing the most damage to foes. We have Caitlin Danvers as well, taking the most damage, which is, I think, the one that's unconscious on the ground there. So I think we should be okay. This person is still here, which is not good for us. Can I have all of my people attack this guy, please? Attack that guy, please. Thank you. They're all going, and there we go. We have a bunch of stuff now. Let me go ahead and have them harvest this stuff up off the ground here. We have a bunch of armor and stuff. Is Caitlin alive? Caitlin's getting carried into the bed here, and I don't know if they're going to fix her by themselves or if I need to build a table to go ahead and like heal her. But we do have some dead bodies here, so what we can go ahead and do is it miscellaneous? It is miscellaneous, so we can go ahead and deal with the bodies like this. So we can either bury them in unmarked graves, which I think we'll do for our own people, but since this is an enemy thing here, we can just go ahead and pyre them, right? I think we should be okay doing that. We're going to go ahead and place them here, and I don't know if we need to go ahead and place down 3 per the bodies here. We'll go ahead and just place down 3 anyways, just in case we do need to go ahead and build another one for each thing here. So we'll have those guys go there, and hopefully they go ahead and build these guys here. Let me go ahead and put it into 3 times mode. We're going to also expand out our storage thing here because we are kind of low on space here, so let's go ahead and increase that a little bit more. And we're going to have our guys grab the berries from up here as well because our people are still starving and I don't want them to die. Is that even edible berry stuff? I don't know. I think that is. Looks like it is. Yeah, they're eating it, so I think they're good. So once these guys are done building those, we can go ahead and have them take this stuff. Or can I do anything with this? We might need to go ahead and toggle these guys here. Yeah, we need to go here. Okay, so we didn't need to build 3 of these. We can just go ahead and toggle it here with these guys, but we'll go ahead and just have these guys consuming 1 body apiece. All right, there we go. We finally have one of the bodies on the pyre over here. We have another one in this thing. I think we just need to wait for them to load up the fuel, I think is what's happening here. So that we're going to have that second one light up any minute. And the third body is over here still. I can't get them to just drag them over here in a like timely manner here. I don't know which one of these guys here is going to allow me to do that. So I'm not messing with anything. I'm just letting them do it on their own time here. But we are having this lady up here kind of pass out every now and again, so I'm not sure what we can do about that. We are going to go ahead and probably call it an episode there. We do have a bunch more research points because the lady has just been cramming away on research. So we can go ahead and get the preserving food thing here because that's going to come in handy. We are having some food go bad, whatever food we do have, and that's going to go ahead and help us go ahead and keep things a little longer here. So let's go ahead and research that. And for right now, we're also going to go ahead and do the smelting research as well. We have enough points for that. We have just enough points for that. So we have smelting and we have preserving food available to us. And let's see, do we have enough stuff to build the food preserver? We currently don't have enough to make the food preserver, but this is a smokehouse. So this is for meat, not necessarily the vegetables and all that stuff that I thought we would be able to use that for. It looked like a silo, but I guess not. So that's actually going to go ahead and be it for today's episode. Hopefully next episode we can go ahead and get our food situation kind of dealt with. We kind of didn't do that properly. We have to go ahead and get a room set up for these guys and not have all of our workbenches and stuff crammed into the little sleeping quarter thing here. That's probably not doing us any favors. She's really banged up. We might need to go ahead and do something with medical for her. But for right now, that's actually going to go ahead and be it. So hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.